Welcome to English class.
Hello, students. How is everything? I believe that everything is going okay. Today's lesson will teach us an expression we usually use in daily activity. Before we start today's lesson, I will inform you of the activities we will do in this lesson. What are we going to do today? First, I will tell you the purpose of our study today. The second, you will be divided into several groups, then we will play simple games. After that, it continued with the main activity, explaining learning materials. Then, you will do the exercises, which consist of group works and practices. After doing the exercises, there will be awards for those who get the best scores. Finally, it will end with a learning evaluation. So, first of all, I will inform you of today's learning objectives. Today's lesson has the following purposes. First, identify social functions, text structures, and linguistic elements in spoken and written texts to express and ask about the intention to do something in context. Next, the second, expressing orally and in writing about the intention to do something by paying attention to social functions, text structure, and linguistic elements that are correct in context. And the last, asking verbally and in writing about the intention to do something by paying attention to the correct social function, text structure, and linguistic elements according to the context. So now, I want you to follow the following instruction. Please make groups. Each group contains 5 to 6 students. Then, sit by each group. At the end of the lesson, there will be an exercise related to the material taught today. The assessment will be carried out by the teacher in the classroom. Whoever gets the best score will be given an award by your teacher. So, I hope you can follow this lesson well and enthusiastically. Before we get to the material presented, I have a simple game for you. The title of game is Say the Color Not the Word. I think you have understood the meaning of the game, right? So, the rules of the game are: mention the colors of words in each group. Starts from group 1 to the last group. Take turns for each group until the words are finished. Understand? Okay, let's start. Good job, students! So, now, everyone is asked to sit quietly. Now let's start with the material explanation. First, I want you all to listen to the following dialogue.
Do you have any plans for this holiday? My family is going to visit Parangtritis Beach. Would you like to come along?
I would like to, but I am planning to go back to my hometown this weekend. By the way, thank you for inviting me.
After listening to the previous conversation, doesn't it sound familiar to you? Who knows what the last conversation was about? Yes, right. Conversation of two students who ask and answer about their plans or intentions about the upcoming vacation. So, have you guys started to realize what will we learn today? That's right, so today, we'll learn about asking and expressing intention. Regarding the expression of intention, what is the definition of intention itself? Yeah. The intention is something that you want to do. So, when we express or ask something that our friends or we will do, it is called asking and expressing intention. Next, what is the function of expressing intention? That's right. Asking and expressing intention is used to talk about actions that will be performed. Up to this point, are you guys starting to understand it? Okay, guys, if you guys already understand, let's move on to examples of asking and expressing intentions. Here are the examples of asking for intentions. Is he going to repair your bicycle this afternoon? Are you going to Jakarta? Would you like to come to my home? Will you fix my motorcycle? Okay, now are the expressions that you can use for expressing or responding to intention. I am going to. We are going to. She is going to. I would like to. I will. Okay, some of these expressions you can use when you want to express or ask about what you intend to do. In addition, there are several other examples of intentions that you will watch after the following explanation. So, stay tuned and keep your spirit up. Next, we will discuss the linguistic elements of the expression of intentions. Following the syllabus, you must focus on the linguistic elements of going to and would like to in using asking and expressing intentions. First, we will go into the explanation of going to first. So, we use going to for something we have decided or intend to do in the future. Now, let's discuss the patterns of the sentence using going to. The pattern sentence of going to usually begins with the subject, plus, be, including, is, am, and are, then, going to, followed by the verb one, and ends with the object or complement. For example, I am going to visit my friend tonight. So, what is the difference between going to and will? Do you guys know anything about this? Okay, different with going to, will is used for something we decide to do at the time of speaking. So, will indicates an action carried out spontaneously when we speak. Will has a simpler sentence pattern than going to, which begins with the subject plus will, continues with the verb, and ends with the object or complement. For example, I will fix your motorcycle this afternoon. In conclusion, the differences between will and going to are will used to express intention spontaneously or without planning. Meanwhile, going to is used to express what we have intended or decided to do before. Did you get the point? Okay, so we will continue with the following material. This is still about the linguistic element, it is, would like to. Would like to is a polite way of saying what you want or you want to do. The sentence pattern of would like to begins with the subject plus would like to plus verb one and ends with an object or complement. For example, I would like to borrow your book, please. Can we move on to the next explanation? Here are the positive, negative, and interrogative forms of sentence patterns. First, would like. Positive, subject, plus, would, plus, like to, plus, verb one. For example, I would like to cook fried rice tonight. Negative, subject, plus, would, plus, not, plus, like to, plus, verb one. For example, I would not like to cook fried rice tonight. Interrogative, would, plus, subject, plus, like to, plus, verb one, plus, question mark. For example, would you like to cook fried rice tonight? Next, going to. Positive, subject, plus, be, including, is, am, are, plus, going to, plus, verb one. For example, I am going to visit my friend tonight. Next, negative, subject, plus be, including, is, am, are, plus, not, plus, going to, plus, verb one. For example, I am not going to visit my friend tonight. And the last, interrogative, begins with be, including, is, am, are, plus, subject, plus, going to, plus, verb one, plus, question mark. For example, are you going to visit my friend tonight? Okay, how do you feel? Do you all understand? It's simple, isn't it? Next, I have an exercise for you. Please follow the following instructions. Pay attention to the table for the division of group themes. Make an example conversation of asking and expressing intentions according to your group's theme. Conversation contains 4 to 5 people. It is depending on the number of members. Each member should have the opportunity to ask and answer in the conversation. Please work in groups for 10 minutes. You guys can start from now. After the group work is finished, so now we will display the results of your group work. For every 2 groups that get the same theme, please sit opposite each other. Both groups have a conversation using the asking and expressing intentions that have been made. The conversation of each 2 groups is divided into 2 sessions. In the first session, one group asked, and the other group answered. Then, please do the opposite in the second session. Each member in the group should have the opportunity to speak. The following clip is an example of a group conversation.
Okay, guys, would we like to order something?
I'd like to order French fries and a cup of coffee.
Are you going to order a cup of coffee too?
Wait, I will see the menu book first.
Each student gets an individual score. Individual scores will be added up with other group members' scores. And the group with the highest total score will get the award. Okay, if you guys have finished the exercise, please do the evaluation sheet in pairs. Please click the link below to get started. So, guys, it is enough for today's learning. Thank you so much for watching. See you!